Now I know I already took it out, but I didn't get a chance to record how I did it. This is a Thetford Aqua Magic RV toilet. There was a little plug right on top that had to get popped out. I'll explain why in just a minute. Now I need to show you down below where this thing was bolted on. So I'm going to take you down there by the foot pedals and show you that. Now down here by the foot pedal, you look way inside there. We'll see if it'll focus. There you go. See that hole? It doesn't want to stay focused. Okay, that's where the bolt came up through. So it's right behind this pedal. You have to hold the pedal down, and it's not easy. Then get in there and get that bolt, the nut loosened off of that bolt. So there's a small bolt that comes up through the bottom, and you need to take that nut off. That's one. Okay. Nobody on the internet seems to want to show you that. But then when you get that done, you look down in here and see that large hole? That's where the other one's at. And you have to go down through the top of this thing at an angle with a extension and a 1/2-inch socket with a swivel at the bottom. Okay, and it's got to at least be up about 14 inches long so that it comes up a couple inches so that you can run your ratchet. I ended up having to use 2 extensions, one long one and one short one, but I measured it. It's about 14 inches to come out to about 1.5 inches or so off the top of this down to that. So your total length has to be about 14 inches. And when you do, there's another nut down there, and that's the one you're going to be taking off from the top. So of course the nut's going to fall, and you'll have to pick it up later. But that's what you got to do to get this RV toilet that has no visible bolts on it out of your RV. So now you know. I will not be putting one of these back in. I'm putting a different one in. I'll show you after I get the base cleaned up and stuff like that. Alright, we'll continue. Okay, this is the new RV toilet I'm putting in, and it's a CHH brand, whatever that is, and a single pedal plus soft close lid, and it has the bolts, the hold downs on the side, sort of like a regular toilet, but at least it's on the outside. You don't have to crawl halfway into the thing to take bolts off like that other one. That was just stupid. But anyway, there it is. That's the new one that's going in. So I'm in the process of still cleaning up that drain. The old rubber bushing that was on there, it dry rotted. I'm going to show you how to keep that from happening in a moment. So hang in there. Alright, here's the trick. You've seen me use this on my channel before, but anytime you have rubber that you want to keep pliable for years, use some silicone grease of some kind. This is what I happen to have. You can get dielectric grease from the auto store or just about anywhere really, and smear it on all over the rubber. Okay, you want to get a really nice coating of this on the entire thing. Don't miss a spot. This will soak in and keep the rubber from dry rotting for many, many years. Not just a little while, for many years. Okay, the one that was in there is dry rotted and needs to be replaced. So we're going to goop this up really, really good and get this all soaked in to this rubber seal, and it'll stay pliable for a long, long time. That's the trick. You won't have to replace this probably ever. But that other one is definitely dry and crumbled. I'll show it to you. It's pretty ugly. Maybe I shouldn't. It's pretty ugly. But I've got to scrape it with a screwdriver and whatever else I got to scrape with and get that old one out of there before I can put this one in. But I'll let this soak in to the rubber, put on as much as I can, and it'll keep it from leaking, keep it from dry rotting. You won't have any problems with it. I don't see how you could ever put too much of this on there. It'll soak it right in. So as long as it keeps soaking it in, I keep putting it on. And you can even feel it change the rubber a little bit, make it more pliable. It's not as dry. It was getting dry just sitting on a shelf. That's the way to do it. There's the trick of the century. Keep that in your arsenal. Pretty yucky looking. We're going to clean it up and see what I can do to clean it out so I can put a new rubber seal in there. We'll give it a shot. Let me clean some of this crud up first. Okay, doesn't look too bad right now. Got all that rubber cleaned out. It was just crispy dry, the seal for that, so it was definitely dry rotted. Got everything cleaned up around it. Now all I got to do is get these bolts turned at the appropriate angle for the new toilet. So now I got to figure out how to do that, and I don't think it'll be too difficult. They got slots over there. Those might work, that one and that one. We'll see what happens. Okay, quick update. I had to put the plate that came with the new toilet down so that the bolt pattern would match. No biggie, that's what they gave it to me for. Well, there it is. It's in place. I gotta hook up the water line to the back of the toilet and then I'm done. But it's at least there, mounted. I think we'll be alright. It's a 20-inch height seat, so should be comfortable. I love this camera. Love this camera. Okay, I made a little plastic plate for this toilet to set on. because it sets on carpet. And once you put it down there, the carpet's squishy, so it rocks. I thought that was pretty silly to leave it like that. So yeah, I just made a plastic plate, painted it white so that it looks and matches a little bit, but it just sits on top of there, and now it has a nice pad or platform for it to set on. So I'm going to twist this a little bit. I don't like the way it's angled, so I'm just going to move these screws a little bit and twist it around. Hopefully set it up a little nicer so that there's more room to stand in there. But that's all there is to it. I had to put a shut-off on there. There was none, so I put a shut-off on there. Well, there we go. One RV toilet installed. Nothing to it. Well, a little bit of effort. But there it is. It's in. That's what counts. No leaks. It works. Another job done. Let's move on to the next one.